From the outside, it looked like Teyana Taylor had finally found some happiness. After years of ups and downs in her marriage to Iman Shumpert, fans were just relieved to see her smile again. This time, she was often seen beside British actor Aaron Pierre, and people were hopeful that she had found someone who truly valued her. At first, the internet praised Aaron. He was private, respectful, and seemed completely devoted to Teyana. Unlike some of her past relationships, he didn't seem to crave attention. He wasn't loud or dramatic, he was calm, quiet, and appeared to cherish her. To many, he looked like the kind of man who knew how to treat a woman with respect and care. But behind all the peaceful appearances, something much darker was hiding. People often say the scariest storms are the ones you don't see coming, and Aaron turned out to be just that. In the beginning, their relationship looked beautiful. Their chemistry was obvious, and whenever they were seen together, they gave off this peaceful, loving energy that made fans believe Teyana had finally found someone good for her. She smiled more, she laughed more, and she even started sharing happy little moments on social media again. But beneath those posts, there were quiet changes happening, things most people wouldn't notice unless they were close to her. Aaron never raised his voice. He didn't fight or yell. But he always seemed to question her in a way that made her doubt herself. A stylist who had worked with Teyana said it best, he never said anything directly. It was just a look, a pause, a sigh. He made her feel like she was always just about to do something wrong. Soon, friends started noticing small changes in Teyana. She became unsure of herself. She second-guessed her outfits, hesitated about her performances, and even questioned the way she posted on Instagram. That confidence she was known for had been slowly fading. Whenever someone asked if she was okay, she would smile and change the subject. The real shock came when Aaron's past started catching up with him. Out of nowhere, one of his ex-girlfriends spoke up online. At first, it was just cryptic posts like, "Beware of the man who never yells but always makes you feel wrong," and "Silence can be a weapon." Many brushed it off, assuming she was just bitter. But then she started dropping evidence, voice notes, screenshots, and old photos. They spread quickly across private forums and eventually hit Twitter. The image of Aaron as the sweet, gentle partner started to fall apart. In those messages, he came across as emotionally cold and controlling. He didn't use anger to manipulate, he used silence, guilt, and confusion. And the worst part? He made the women in his life feel like they were the problem. The ex said. She had been quiet for months, watching his relationship with Teyana unfold. But when she saw a now-deleted photo of Aaron holding Teyana's daughter with the caption, "My world," she couldn't stay silent anymore. "He doesn't love her," she wrote. "He loves what she gives him, fame, access, protection." Fans were stunned. Suddenly, people started rewatching red carpet videos, rereading Teyana's captions, and seeing things differently. A tweet went viral that pointed out Aaron's behavior matched signs of emotional manipulation. Thousands of women responded, saying they saw the same signs in their own experiences. Then came a disturbing report from a private family event. Teyana had taken her daughters to a small birthday party for a niece, no cameras, just family. But Aaron showed up uninvited. According to one guest, he began making decisions like he was in charge. He told Teyana's mother he planned to enroll the girls in school near his home. He even called himself a father figure. Teyana, caught completely off guard, didn't say a word at first. Then she stood up, took her daughter's hand, and left the party quietly, but firmly. She didn't yell. She didn't cry. She just walked away. The next day, fans noticed that Aaron had been wiped from her Instagram. Every photo, every tag, gone. Her Instagram story simply said, "Some people love the version of you they can control. The real you scares them." That post said everything. And after that, things fell apart quickly. More of Aaron's exes started speaking out. Some posted screenshots. Others shared DMs. One woman wrote, "Once you leave him, you realize how heavy your heart had gotten." Another just left a comment on a viral post, "We tried to warn her." There wasn't chaos, it was something quieter, sadder. Like a chorus of women who had all been through the same thing, believing in a man who wasn't who he appeared to be. Aaron, on the other hand, stayed silent. No posts. No tweets. Not even a statement. The same silence he reportedly used in his relationships, disappearing for days, giving cold shoulders, was now happening in public. But this time, everyone noticed. Sources close to Teyana said it wasn't just heartbreak she felt. It was fear over how close she had come to losing herself. Aaron hadn't screamed at her. He hadn't called her names. But he had made her doubt her instincts. And for someone like Teyana, strong, protective, intuitive, that was the most painful realization. She had welcomed him into her peace, her family, her healing. And he had played his role so well, it almost worked. Behind the scenes, more pieces started falling into place. A stylist mentioned how Aaron always seemed to be in the frame, arriving with her, matching her vibe at events. A journalist revealed Aaron's team had been pushing for magazine features, fashion week spots, even brand deals as a couple. One insider said, he wasn't just dating her, he was using her image to build his own. What hurt fans the most was remembering how hard Teyana had defended him. In an earlier podcast interview, when someone hinted that Aaron might be using her, Teyana shut it down fast. Not every man is chasing fame, she said. Some of us deserve soft love too. She really believed in him. She stood up for him. And in the end, that loyalty made everything worse. She didn't just lose a partner, she lost the belief that this one might be different. Then, unexpectedly, Iman Shumpert posted. He didn't mention anyone directly. He didn't need to. It was a simple photo of him walking hand in hand with their daughter. The caption read, "Never needed to be asked. Always showed up." It said more than any rant ever could. It reminded people that through all this drama, what mattered most were the children, and the quiet, consistent presence of a father who never left. This wasn't just about Teyana's heartbreak anymore. It was about a woman who gave love another chance, protected her peace, and still almost got pulled into something toxic. Aaron didn't yell or hit. But he used charm as a weapon. He used silence to control. And he nearly convinced everyone that he was the perfect man. Teyana's silence now feels different, not like she's hiding, but like she's finished explaining. Her calm feels powerful. It's the peace of a woman who saw the red flags, got out, and is choosing herself. Fans saw it too. Her comment. Sections filled with love, prayers, and support. Because at the end of the day, Teyana didn't just survive, she reclaimed her voice. Fans didn't just feel sorry for Teyana, they truly stood with her. People began sharing old videos of her with kind messages. Famous women and others in the industry started sharing their own stories too, without saying names. They posted about emotional control and the silent damage it can cause. Teyana had touched a deep place in many hearts, not by making a big speech, but just by surviving and walking away. In a world where women are often told to stay quiet, to forgive bad behavior, or to carry the weight of broken relationships, Teyana did something powerful. She chose herself. That decision spoke louder than anything Aaron could ever say. While he stayed silent, she took back her peace. Meanwhile, Aaron's life started to shift. Brands that once supported him quietly stepped back. Acting jobs that seemed locked in were now on hold. Some people tried to defend him, calling it all gossip or saying people were just overreacting. But it was too late, the energy had shifted. People were listening now, and the women who once kept quiet? They weren't afraid anymore. They started speaking out, clearly and calmly, with a strength that couldn't be dismissed. This story stopped being just about a breakup. It became something bigger, a real conversation. It showed that abuse isn't always loud or violent. Sometimes it shows up in soft words, sweet compliments, and quiet control. It can sound like love but feel like confusion. That's what happened to Teyana. She's known for being strong, creative, and composed, but even she nearly lost herself to something she couldn't see right away. But when she finally saw it for what it was, she didn't stay, she left. And that's why so many people are cheering for her now. She didn't just walk away, she woke up.